we tried to make this recording. We got another photograph so we could record to you with the shield here, our coat of arms for our family also. And we just wanted to tell you that we haven't found the other one yet, but we wanted to perhaps I stuck it in my bag because I was falling asleep and I know I wanted to take it out of the other bag and stick it in my handbag, so my shoulder bag. Okay, so I haven't got a chance to look. But now I want to talk about what happened uh, uh, last night and this morning, actually, early this morning. Some women came really dirty. The birds say because they're with everybody. Their skin looks really filthy, like they were prostitutes, but pretending to be, like trying to pretend like they're normal. They came into the bank vault and they tried to get a drug addict to kick me in the face. Okay, now we told you that the bad Americans, the bad USA people, and Nazi regime with them, that they've never been friends with Israel, any of us over here, and they hurt our people that went over there, and they would try to keep them from being, and all our people make it, because God said so, and our Tanakh and Torah says it too. Well, they tried to get the men to kick me in the face. I had to call the police. Basically, said to tell them what they had come in and sat down in the bank vault, and they're telling me I'm nothing and blah 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 blah. Then they pretended when I called the police that they didn't speak English. They lied. Basically, said. Then they got up and they left, calling me crazy. Basically said, yeah, I guess they would have kicked me in my eyes now, my face, because I'm not real, right? Well, people, I don't Photoshop. Because they said we don't Photoshop, and that is real. Those are really my eyes and how they look close up. I have lots of different colors in my eyes. It's kaleidoscope eyes. Basically, it's what my beloved King Shavit calls me. Basically, but I'm to make one story short. I was the only one ever born with amethyst eyes, and it remained. There's chocolate amethyst and other colors. It's amazing. Like when we take the photographs, how they look, how my eyes look. It's not photoshopped. So basically, we just made that again too. Now, so they and some homosexuals were telling me some days ago they just have to mutilate my face all the rest of the way. They talk to me like that. So I had to leave the other place where I said where those women came in there, and when I called the police, then they called themselves trying to leave when they saw that I really had called the police, but they were calling me crazy and they were attacking me verbally and trying to get somebody to kick me in my face, and he probably would have tried to do it if I hadn't called the police. So I come down here towards our banking house, basically sitting in our beloved Rothschild family banking house, because my beloved Kemek Shabbat tells me what to do, and he's on the police wire with me, and I moved down here, and basically said I don't get to use the bathroom. Oh, but by the way, they take you from the bathroom, and basically sit and the bad people try to keep me from using the bathroom. They want me to smell like a poo bell in a trash can, and then try to do stuff to me. Basically sit like they did to us in World War II. They did to our people in World War II, the Nazis. These are people who are not from here, all right, that are taken. Because we're going to tell you that too. So I come down here and I stay in another vault that's ours. Basically, sit and just to sit because some people are coming. They're trying to attack. And then I saw the police and I came out, but then I saw the police were arresting some people because they were obviously coming to try to do something to me. Basically, I really don't know, and they had me get back in the vault. I got back in the other vault. And then finally, I fell asleep because I can't go to the bathroom. These people are roaming the streets. They're drunk all night. But and then I found they come in and I stink, and then I'm mad, and they tell me because they wake me up and tell me I was trying to wait to go to the bathroom. But then when I went outside, there's these other two men that came. They started attacking me, told me they'd kill me. Homosexuals. They didn't see what the police had done. I was mad, and the police were arresting the bad people. Basically said our beloved Rothschild's family and my beloved street were people that did bad things to us. Basically said, and so we're the royal family. My beloved King of the Street and I are King and Queen of our Village Kingdom, and we only want good people. Our beloved royal family is the royal family of our very very beautiful Village Kingdom. So we just want to tell that too. These two homosexual men start to try to attack me. That's the police that pulled off. The man told me he's going to kill me. I heard it in French, and then the police had to come back. They tried to make the man stop bothering me, and the men stopped bothering me. They wouldn't stop, and then when the police pulled up again, they came after me. Basically, so I did all these terrible things, trying to attack me, and basically said so. Men, okay, homosexual, dirty men, and obviously homosexual whore women. Basically said so. It's incredible what they tried to do. I was upset with the police because the police, you see them. And for me, I think you try to do something to me, Mr. Sid. So, and I guess they probably did not know what to do, but it was like three police and two homosexual men trying to attack me after the homosexual women and all the other ones trying to attack me. So the others came before. Now we know I was a kiosk man. First of all, he's a nut. He was a known pedophile. He was 21 years old, and and I'm not allowed. I don't go into parking decks now. And as a little girl, my blood bro family, my blood speed, everything, don't do this, don't do that. They tell me to, I don't go do that now. So make long story short, he had his car by the, he was 21. He had his car by the door. He wanted me to help him get something out. It's the sliding doors you see in the train station. You could see the car, but you couldn't see the back part. He wanted me to help him get something for their store. Basically, and I said, well, I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to go in there. But she said, you can see that you can, you just stand here or whatever. Try to help me get something. And I was wrong when I tried to go and help him. Think I could see the car. He had a knife. I almost killed myself trying to get out of there, and he also had pulled his genital out. The man cut me. I thought I might have been cut by the door trying to get out. But the thing was, the man had a knife. He most likely cut me. And it was a grown man. His father was in trouble because his father hadn't told there was a known pedophile. But his father had brought him here because he said, he thought that there might be good doctors here in Switzerland, and maybe he could get some help. His father said he had a little bit of money, but that he had enough that he could put him in a hospital. He had insurance, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. But he has explained that every time there's some place they would have to move because of his son had a problem with molesting children. And his son was obviously married to somebody. He's old, okay, but the man he has to steal the card, or tried to steal the card. They said, and so make long story short, and his brothers and his brothers' wives and his wife, when his father went to tell on him, his father went to tell, on what he was like and what he had tried to do, because the man was going to go away for trying to do something. My husband, we were really little kids. But that's it. So little kids, okay, please don't believe people, okay, when they, listen to their parents, all right. So even if they, you just listen to your parents, okay. And I thought I could go, and I saw the car, but then when I saw him standing there like that, and he threatened me like that, I almost ran through the glass doors. It's not funny because it's really frightening. And then I got in trouble for trying to do that. Because they're trying to help the man when the man was trying to actually kill us. He was trying to kill me and my beloved King Street, and our family and take over our beautiful kingdom and hurt the beautiful animals. Which I did too. The man was a creep, but he was also from America. He's American. So that's not all, because the man shot his father, him and his brothers and their wives. And because he was being reprimanded for, he was labeled as a known pedophile here, but so they did do certain things, and he was being arrested for what he done to me. I was little, we were really little, we're small, okay, it's young, okay. So but just I'm going to tell you that too. We were already husband and wife together, me and my brothers in King Street. The man was up, and he's a homosexual. The man was a homosexual too. We want to tell you that too. That Christmas homosexual that came is with that. It's with Pastor Charles. Most people. So when it got in trouble, the man's so-called wife and his brothers, everybody, they all said that everybody with them, they said that they were they were all pedophiles. Well, actually, everybody came after us. So pedophiles were old. Pedophiles and homosexuals, bothering two little kids. But we didn't tell that too. So everybody, because they were grown and we were little kids. The government sent them after us, basically said. And when this came out a few days the other day about what the men had done, you should have seen all the creepy pedophiles come to make me want to throw up. Couples, male and female, they say, get away from me. I said, they're not from here, doing all this bad stuff. They try to hurt people's children. So we want them to know that these people try to hurt people's children and try to do things to them, and try to hurt people and try to take their things to their children. Because that's it. So we just want to share that too. By hurting the children, or maybe children come up disappearing and they not know what happened to them, and latch onto the people and do all kinds of stuff. Because they tried to do it to me, Madonna and Apostle Charles, but I was able to run away. And John Gotti went to jail. He was the one who was trying to help him. Because he was over here bothering us too with all of those, the American government. He was robbing for them. But so we just wanted to say that too, because they tried to bury me in a vacant house, and they tried to attack me when they were arguing. I ran. And then when they investigated what had happened, they found all those other people that John Gotti had heard. And they found corpses and stuff, and the man went to jail. He never came out again. But he was over here with other bad people trying to hurt us all, Madonna and Pastor Charles and all those bad people that you see attacking and Nazis. Okay, so now we know the man that killed us. This morning they were trying to attack all this and all that, but the man killed his father. Okay, everybody knows that he killed his father, him and his so-called brothers and their wives. And so basically, and when it happened, they tried to say that they found their father dead, but then it came out that he actually had the gun, and he said they were playing with the gun and it went off. Yeah, they killed that man. It's similar to that too. They went away for a little while, but then they got on a technicality. So the man is crazy. Okay, but it said Then when he killed his father, then he started saying that he started saying on things he was going to be king, and he was really Rothschild. You know, you're not supposed to keep anybody that hurts a parent. They go crazy. You know, God. I remember telling you what God does. The person does bad things. God pops the vessel all the way in the brain. But it's just so and crazy for doing that anyway. But it's just so we just want to tell you that just a man has something to do with what happened this morning, and all those other ones outside that are raised. You know, murders get the same pop in their brain. You know, it's not self-defense or anything like that. Homosexuals get it, whores get it. You know, because these things you're supposed to like put away. So when we understand that, so and so we just want to tell you that too. Those things go crazy. So now and God said it's the reason we understand that much that's why. So okay, so now we just want to tell you, so the man hurt his own father, hurt their own father, you know, for that little kiosk. But it was more because they were trying to kill us for the American government. But it's just a had too. And then our dad, our beloved Rothschild's dad, somebody shot at him. But it's Sid, and he was getting in his car. We know that it had to be them. But it's Sid, and so we just went to the. But the man is not a Rothschild's. He's not from our family. And we told you that when they got caught trying to steal the card, also that card, they would be arrested. So the man was trying. He was really, he's like, you know, he just. And then when I walk by something, he say he tried to talk to me. He shouldn't have never tried that with that card. Blah blah. You know, he was guilty, but he did more. He was trying to keep us from being able to tell everybody what he had done and what else he had done. So we just want to tell you that too. And so now but the other people got cards because the cards were there to catch them. They didn't get hurt either. So basically said, but that's our card. Said, and the man tried to steal it. So the people at the bank would know. And you know, when we're emailing, that email that was normally there, it went missing. It disappeared. So we probably thought there was something wrong with that too. It said when it said Interpol and all to see what they had done, because our beloved Rothschild family, my beloved, because he said, you know, send that. It said because the man was criminal, he was being arrested. I hadn't remembered all that the man had done, but he tried to kill me and my beloved feet. Our family is simple and beautiful animals. Everything. He tried to hurt, and he tried to take over our kingdom, and he was telling people he was the king. You know, the man that hurt his father and tried to kill my beloved feet, and tried to hurt our beloved Rothschild's family, and hurt his own, the man that hurt his own father to trouble that kiosk, and to try to do stuff to us for their, obviously his American government, a bad man. He said, they're members, our friends, we call the police on them. But so we only want our people that are good, want them to come out of there, because we know that our people will make it, even though it may be a small number, because God says the number of good is small, and the number of wicked is large. We know that the people that make it, it's a small number, but we also have God's backing and we make it, okay? Okay, so now we'll talk to you since we can, try to careful to learn. Everybody wants you to hear this, so all the good people. So we'll talk to you. Okay, we're arresting the bad people. I'm supposed to go to the center soon, but we have to arrest the bad people and our things because they can't be hurt. We don't want them hurt. We don't want the good people. We don't want the good people hurt. So we have to arrest the bad people, and we want the bad people arrested all over our kingdom. Basically, and we live happily ever after, live for eternity. Also, by the way, we told you about how you know, Adam and Eve and all things the other day. Everybody spoke with us, all our beloved, me and my beloved, and all our beloved royal family and citizens people, all of our people, all of our men and women. We take our husbands and wives for all eternity. Only one husband and wife for eternity, basically, and that's how we are. And that's the way that nobody can get around that, because that's the way that God made in the first place. Adam and Eve could never be with their children. But that's it, so we just want to do that too. And everybody has a soulmate. Everybody has somebody made for them that's with them for all eternity, because that's the way that God intended. And those other things were made because people were doing bad things, and God was giving us away, giving the rabbis away, and giving us a way to be able to way to find their own mate. But we took each other for all eternity, and we will never be divorced. We live for eternity. It's quite beautiful. And our family, because all of our family members took their mates for all eternity. And our beloved kinspeople, some of them, and since people, all the rest will do the same, because that's what it's supposed to be. It'll be the way that God intended in the beginning. Our beloved God is God alone, who rules the universe. Our God is King of the universe. Our God is awesome. Okay, so we talk to you as we can. Talk to careful, safe, alert. We don't do Photoshop, as I said. So the Photoshop is. I saw some of those things. It's phony. We're honest, and we don't bear false witness. That's lying. Photoshop is lie. When you're lying, and try to say that you're something that you're not, and we would have that to try to catch people, but we're not photoshopped. I'm not photoshopped, okay, but it's, and so you know, like we have this police site that was trying to catch people that shot my husband, okay, but you can see that it's not the same person. Well, I showed you a picture of my husband. Because I said so. He's on the Facebook with me, but we know it's a police site because somebody shot my husband, and we know who it was because they told me. They said it, and so and there's a bad people say attacking. They shot my husband. Lebanon War II, but he's all right. So those are police sites you see, and even our stuff is monitored. Our personal sites are monitored by the police. Okay, so now try to keep us safe and all. We'll talk to you as soon as we can. And Shavua Tov again.